Hey everybody, it's Olivia Floyd from Undercover 5, and you're watching Behind the Song. Today we're going to be taking a look at our song Breathe. Let's get started. So I wrote the song Breathe before 2020 really happened yet. It was before lockdown and quarantine and murder hornets. It was before all of that. But going back and looking at it after all that's happened, it definitely does give me major quarantine vibes. It's kind of about being separated from the people that you love the most and how you would give anything just to be in the same room as them, just to breathe the same air as them. Just that's how much you miss them. Yeah, so that's kind of the song in real broad strokes, but let's kind of dive into a little bit more detail with the lyrics.
Do you miss me as much as I miss you? It seems impossible for someone to hurt as much as I do.
So I open the song with the words, "Do you miss me as much as I miss you? It seems impossible for someone to hurt as much as I do." And that's kind of just me being like, I wonder if this other person hurts like I hurt when I'm not around them. Like, do you feel the same way? Like, do you miss me? Like, I miss you so much. Do you feel the same?
Time won't fly when you're not around. It's like a paper airplane that's been stapled to the ground.
So that's kind of my take on the cliche, time flies. And it's time won't fly. It's a paper airplane that's been stapled to the ground.
My lungs are full of useless oxygen, the kind that's never ever touched your skin. I would kill just to be in the same room as you. God, I need to.
So then the pre-chorus comes in and it says, "My lungs are full of useless oxygen, the kind that's never ever touched your skin." And that's me kind of just being like, I don't even want the air I'm breathing. I want the air that you're breathing. I want to be close to you. And then the next line is, "I would kill just to be in the same room as you," which is a very relatable feeling. I feel like we all felt that, during 2020 when we were separated from our friends and family. Like, we would give anything just to be in the same room as that person.
Breathe the same air in, the same air in. Breathe the same oxygen as you. I just can't believe that it's been this long since we've been able to breathe the same air in.
So then the chorus comes in and it says, "I need to breathe the same air in. I need to breathe the same oxygen as you." And that's kind of just what I've been saying, like, I need to just be close to you. I want to breathe in the same air that you're breathing. That's how close I want to be, because we've been apart for way too long. And then the next line is, "I just can't believe it's been this long since we've been able to breathe the same air in." Like, I can't believe we've made it this far is kind of what that line is saying. Like, I don't even know how we made it this long, and I need this to end. I need to breathe in the same air. Yeah, and that's kind of the chorus. Let's take a look at verse 2.
Now we live in different states, separated by 1,000 miles in the choices that we made.
Like I said, I wrote the song pre-quarantine, and it definitely applies to quarantine because I feel like a lot of us, at least college students, we were in class one day, then we went on spring break, and like some of us went home, some of us, went on vacation, and then, in the middle of spring break, they said, "We're not coming back to campus. You all need to pack your things and go." And I had to go home, and a lot of people had to go home. So that line definitely applies to quarantine, but like I said, I wrote it before 2020, and I actually wrote it about a few of my friends who I really missed because we met in high school, but then obviously we all went to different colleges. So, I had friends that went to school in Missouri and Kentucky, and I went to school in Tennessee, and we all lived in different states, and it sucked because we missed each other so much. And then the line, it says, like, "separated by 1,000 miles and the choices that we made." Like, we made those decisions. Like, we decided that we were gonna go our separate ways, and, like, we're separated by that decision, basically.
I saw a car like the one you used to drive. It was even useless in the same left headlight. I convinced myself that it might be you. I'm going crazy, which is why I need to.
Yeah, so when I was like 18 or 19, I was driving down the street and I saw a car that looked exactly like the one my friend used to drive in high school, and hers was missing the left headlight. And this car was too, and I was like, oh my gosh, like that could be her, like that's her. And it obviously wasn't. She was in school in Mississippi, like, you know. Sometimes you'll miss someone so much that you will, you know, make up stuff in your head and, you know, hope that it'll be true. Like maybe that person drove all the way up here to see me, you know. Yeah, and then the chorus comes back in and it says breathe. So that's our song, Breathe. It's about being separated from someone that you really love and, you know, someone that you miss so much and that you'd give anything just to breathe the same air that they're breathing in. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Behind the Song. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.
The kind that's never ever touched your skin. I would kill just to be in the same